Hello everyone. Today I'll be making a Lenten pâté that is made with nuts, mostly nuts, and I have some other ingredients. And I'm going to be using my Vitamix blender to do all the work. So I'll just be putting all the stuff in here, and these are all the ingredients. I have 300 milliliters or 1.5 cups of water in here, along with 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 5 tablespoons of soy sauce. And I have the one that's low in sodium. So I'm gonna pour that in there. Okay. I have 150 grams or 1.5 cups of walnuts. Go in there. 65 grams of cashews or 1/2 cup in the blender. I have a freshly squeezed lemon juice, and it's 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. So I'm just gonna pour right in here. And here I have 1 teaspoon of miso paste and 1 teaspoon of tahini. And I'm gonna pour that in the blender. Okay. This will give it a very good umami taste to our pâté. I have 4 tablespoons of cornstarch that I've measured here. 5 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, and I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. The box, you can buy it at the grocery store or Amazon. This is the nutritional yeast, and this is the miso, and this is also mild sodium that I'm using. Next, I have 1 tablespoon of garlic powder and 2 cloves of garlic that I've cleaned, and 1 teaspoon of sweet paprika. I'm just gonna put that in there. And here I have baby bellas, and it's 2 cups of baby bellas that I've cut up. The reason I cut them up is because I have a pot of boiling water on my stove right now that I'm gonna pour this. It's right over here. I'm gonna pour the baby bellas in there and just let them come up to a boil. That's all you have to do. Then you take them out, strain them, and put them in here. But I'll come back to that. One thing I wanted to show you is how I clean my baby bella. I wash it and then I take the skin off because I don't want that to, I don't want the color of the pâté. I don't know. You can leave it on, but I just like to take it off. So I do this and then I slice it up, and it's ready to put in the boiling water. I'll be back. I'm back. You can see that this has come to a rapid boil. I'm going to shut my stove off, and I am just going to get a spoon with holes in it or any device that you have, and I'm just going to grab them and put them in my Vitamix blender container, and I'm going to start the Vitamix in a minute. It's all done. Now, one more thing I wanted to say is this is the tahini that I use, and you can find this at, I think I've seen it at Giant Eagle and also at the Arabic stores. It's a good brand, and I like using this for hummus and other dishes that I do. I have also put this in I have a mushroom stew that I make, and I'll be posting soon, and I use tahini. Not a lot, but just a little bit, and it gives it that special flavor. So I'm gonna take my blender, my container here, put it in the blender and have it blended up, and we'll be back because you will need a pot that you will cook this down after, but I'll show you that part of it. Back. The mixture's been blended. Here it is. It's really nice and velvety looking. It's this Vitamix is awesome for this type of a dish, and I want to get every little bit of that out of my container here as much as possible. And then I'm gonna turn on the stove on low, and this is gonna get cooked, and I will show you the end, what it's supposed to look like, the mixture, and what consistency we're looking for. This, as it cooks, it's going to come together, and it will resemble more of a pâté. Right now it's not, but it will. So put that on 2. You don't want it too high because it's a creamy mixture. To this I add some parsley. I just like the flavor that it gives. I like the way it looks when I have it and I serve it. And I also add in a little bit of cayenne pepper. If you don't like it spicy, don't add any. I just add just a touch, just a little bit. So I'm gonna continue cooking this on low, and I will be back to show you what it's gonna look like. Okay, this is after around 10 minutes. It's starting to boil. Do not walk away from it because it could get stuck on the bottom. It's thicker, as you can see. It's not as fluid or as liquidy as it was before, and it's gonna continue to cook. Cook it on low. It's gonna take a little bit longer time, but you will love it, and you won't be sorry you did. So continue stirring, stay close to it, keep an eye on it, and don't let it burn on the bottom, because then the whole thing will be ruined. So it would be a shame. But this is really good. It's nutritious, it's low in fat, and you will like it. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, we're almost ready to take it off the stove, the pâté, and put it in the containers. This will thicken even more in the refrigerator. So I'm gonna get ready to put them in airtight containers where you can store them for a couple weeks, I would say, but I doubt that it'll keep that long because you'll want to eat it all. You can serve this on French bread, or you can put it with crackers, and you decide. It is a delicious, instead of buying the pre-made one, as you can see, it's pretty thick and it's ready now. I'm going to shut off my stove, and I will put them in a container, and I'll show you where I'm storing them. Okay, the pâté is done. I put them in this container. The pâté, I will seal it and put it in the refrigerator. Just for a couple hours, it'll be ready for me to plate and to put out. Delicious. And you can turn it upside down on a plate and serve it, like I said, with crackers on the side. This is a lot of pâté. It's very healthy, nutritious, low in fat, and I would definitely recommend you make it. I'll show you the end product, and I'll turn one upside down so you can see it on the plate. And I hope you like this recipe. I hope you try it because it's good and delicious. And please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. I am back, and I just transfer the pâté to this plate. I plated everything. You can plate it as an hors d'oeuvre, and it is delicious. I did try a little bit already. As you can see, I will cut a little bit of it, and here it is. It is delicious on crackers, on pita chips, or pita bread, on regular bread. Delicious. I hope you try it. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Have a blessed day.